Hey you fitness fans, Karen McCoy here, and today I'm making protein pancakes. So there's so many different recipes, so I thought I would share with you guys how I do it, because it's pretty easy breezy, okay? So I'm in my kitchen here, so I'm hoping you'll be able to see everything that I'm doing. I'm gonna try to zoom in here a bit. So there's only 4 ingredients. It's really, really easy. So here is my bowl, and in my lovely bowl, I have, let's see if you can see. Can you see? Oh, yummy. I have protein powder, I have whole rolled oats, and I'm going to put in a couple egg whites and a dash of cinnamon, and that's it. So what I do is, because I want to keep track of everything, I want to know amounts and whatnot, I measure it out. And so I've got 3 scoops of protein powder in there, because I'm going to make a bunch. I'm going to show you what I do, because I like to make a bunch of food and get it ready. 3 scoops of protein powder. I use my Edge protein, so it's a scoop, and each scoop is 25 grams, 140 calories, so easy math. Then I use my rolled oats, so I use don't use the instant, use the big, okay, use the big. I actually keep a 1/3 cup in here because that's my serving size for oats in the morning anyway, so I'm using 3 of those again because I'm tripling the recipe. So it's a full cup, okay? And again, I know the carb and calorie count on that. I'll share that with you. And then I'm using a couple egg whites only because it binds it a little bit of cinnamon. All I do then is I just mix it up. That's the words I'm looking for. I mix it up, but you got to be careful how you mix it. Too much and it's too watery, and then you got to add more stuff, and then you got to redo the math. So add your water slowly. Some people want to use almond milk, that's cool too, or soy milk. Just make sure you factor that into the calories. So I'm just going to mix it up for you. I'll be right back. All right. So I got it all mixed up. So it's a little bit gooey, so I don't know if you can see this or not. See if I can move in. Okay, it's gooey, it's kind of thick like pancake mixture. Yes, those oats are raw. That's the other point you got to remember, okay? I've got my pan on medium. You got to have it on medium. I have to put a little bit of spray in, obviously, or else it's going to stick. And I am a butter lover, so I will use butter in this too, because butter's not evil, okay, guys? Butter gives everything flavor, but today I used Pam, and this is the olive oil one. Because I don't use Teflon. You guys know, if you want health, don't use Teflon, okay? Non-stick is not good. I did a whole thing on that in the HLP, and if you haven't come up to it, you'll see those videos and those articles. So no to Teflon. So I got to use some spray. So I'm going to let this heat up for a little bit more, and I'm going to throw it in and cook it up, and I'll show you what I do with it. All right, so you got a bird's eye view here. So here is my pancake batter, okay? So it's fairly thick, and so I've got my pan on medium, and I've sprayed it. And so now I've got 3 servings in here, right? Because 1 serving is going to be 25 grams of protein, 20 grams of carbs, which is perfect. But I've tripled it. So how many pancakes do I make? You can make 2 per serving if you want. So that's 6 pancakes. Or if you like them smaller, you can make 12 pancakes, whatever. I like them bigger, and I'll show you why. Because it's just easy for me just to have a serving. That's a meal for me I take with me. So I'm going to make 2 pancakes times 3, which is 6 pancakes. So what I have to do is I have to kind of eyeball this and just make sure. And I'm pretty good at it just because I've got this scooper, and I know that if I do 3 with this, and that's about half the batter. Just got to even it out a bit here. So there's 3 pancakes right there. Half the batter's still here. I'm going to let that cook. And then, of course, flip it over, and before you know it, it doesn't take long at all. You can put a lid on it if you want, but it doesn't take long at all. And then I'll finish up the rest, and then I'll package them up. All right, the final bit for the protein pancakes. So here's all my pancakes. So I've got 6 little pancakes in total, pretty well evenly spread out. So you can just eat them like that if you want, but what I do is I make a snack out of them. So I take almond butter, which is my favorite. You can take peanut butter or whatever you want, but almond butter is my fave. And I've got my little, I always have this by the sink in the kitchen. These are my tablespoon and my teaspoon. So yes, I still measure my stuff. So I know a tablespoon and a half of almond butter is going to give me about, oh, how many grams? It's about 12, it's 100 calories, and it's about, just trying to think how many grams of fat. Whoops, that's a lot. Enough fat to keep me going. So it fits into my fat, carb, protein makeup. And there is my protein pancake. So I've got 2 pancakes. I've got a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half, which is about 120 calories of almond butter, which is my healthy fats, because you need your healthy fats in there. And my protein and my carbs are in here. So there's 25 grams of protein, there's 20 grams of carbs, and there's about 17 grams of fat. So this is about 370 calories. So depending on how you make it, I'm oozing out the back, between 350 and 400. This is a meal. This is not a snack, okay? So what I do with these is, when they're cooled, of course, I put the almond butter in, and then I package them up in Ziploc. And I put them in the fridge individually. So then I can just grab them when I want to, and here's the full meal deal. And it's clean. There's no processed stuff in there. Now, some people like to use stevia, which is fine. It's an alternative sweetener that's natural, no calories. I personally don't like to sweeten because I've got it with the almond butter. You can use peanut butter or macadamia nut butter, whatever you want. And some people will use them as pancakes and put artificial syrup over too. I am not an artificial fan, you guys know that. And through all the HLP and all the warrior women stuff, we don't need artificials in our diet because they're just as toxic or more so than man-made sugar. So there's no need. I think you're going to find that it's just cool the way it is. So each one of these is a serving. So 2 pancakes, 2 pancakes, 2 pancakes. I tripled up. Or you can just take a look at the recipe at the end of the video and you can figure it out for yourself. It's pretty easy breezy. You can make tons of these and freeze them. And then when you go on trips with your kids, or you're at the gym and you forgot to take something, you can grab one of these as a ready-made protein, carb, healthy fat meal. There you go. Okay, hope you guys had fun. Check out the recipe. Chat with you soon.